want to say over 3 properties with traditional financing. So what I mean by this is you are not a solid investor buyer when you go look at a property and you have your agent or your realtor, whatever, whomever, however you do the transaction, and you're saying to them, "Oh, I can buy this property. I'm this, that, and the third. I got this type of financing. The money is not an issue." You're 100% incorrect. Number one, you have what? Matter of fact, I have 2 things. Number one, you're 100% not qualified to buy the property. Why? Because you have more than 3 properties trying to use the traditional financing. So number one, with that being said, if you talk to your loan officer will tell you that you're not supposed to have X amount of properties with traditional financing, right? So with that being said, when you go into writing a contract, you are not as good or as strong as you think you are, like as if you were a cash buyer. I'm gonna say it again. You are not as strong like you think you are as if you were a cash buyer. Why is that? Because you still have to go through all the loan qualification and approval to get that deal done. And because you have 3 properties or 4, 5, or 6, all of the paperwork that has to be done. If you've tried it lately, if you have more than 3 properties, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is almost a nightmare of that loan officer trying to sell you on the fact that they can get your loan done because they know you have a 700 or 800 credit score. Yes, you have a 700, 800 credit score, but the problem is not your credit score, it's your debt to income ratio with all these properties. So when you go and look at deals, need you to understand when you're talking to your loan officer, talk to a loan officer who understands the number of properties you have and the difficulty it can be getting a loan approved with those properties, especially if some new rule or guideline comes up that hits over top of the fact that you should not have X amount of properties under traditional financing. Number 2, I will share with you on the next video.